What's up, YouTube? Do you want $32,000 and an all-expenses paid trip to Germany just for playing Brawl Stars? I'm gonna tell you how right here, right now. That is right, esports is coming to Brawl Stars, and the very first huge esports tournament is getting started today, basically. I think today is actually the first day of the qualifiers, the Red Bull MEO tournament by ESL. There's 3 stages. It's awesome. $32,000 up for grabs in cash prizes. And the top 8 teams will get an all-expenses paid trip to Germany. And you get to play with your favorite content creator. There's a bunch of different ones signed up. I am signed up for this, so you can play with me, be on my team. There's also a lot of other content creators. So I'm going to go over all of the different details of the tournament, all the information you need, how to participate, how to win, baby, how to play with me, any other questions you might have today. All right, so first off, there's a couple things before you even sign up. You need to fulfill these requirements. One, you either have to be 18 or you can be 16 and have the permission of your parent or legal guardian. This is necessary. Essentially, this is a really common thing in esports, and it's because whenever there's money on the line, usually there's a certain age requirement, and it's basically just legal concerns. In the US, if this tournament was in the US, it would be straight up 18, so be glad it's not in the US. Typically when it's in the US, it's 18. When it's in Europe, you have to be at least 16, so at least there's that. The other thing is you have to be able to travel to Germany. Now, it will be in February 1st and February 2nd in Germany. If you cannot go on that date or you are not 16 with parent permission, do not sign up. You will potentially be getting your team disqualified. Now, if you're curious if you need to be like from a soft launch country or from a non-soft launch country, it doesn't matter. As long as you have Brawl Stars, you can participate in this tournament besides those things I just said. Now, there's 3 stages to this tournament, all right? The first stage is the qualifier stage, which is there's every single content creator, and there's a max of 32 people like Chief Pat, OJ, me, Chicken, Ark, a bunch of different ones, non-English speaking as well, so go find your favorite one. And now I'll put a link to the sign up page in the description and in the pinned comments. Also, I would say one really big thing, if you have any questions or concerns about how to participate, join the Discord for this as well. I'll also put a link to that in the description and the pinned comment. Now, the first stage, the qualifier, you have to sign up with a team of 3. Now, you sign up as a team. There's a team leader. They give the password to join the team, and you sign up to qualifiers as a team. So stay with your team. You can theoretically switch teams, I believe, but it's much easier if you stay as a team. Now, you can sign up for as many qualifiers as you want, but if you win a qualifier, that is the team you will be on. You cannot participate in any other qualifiers once and if you win a qualifier. Now, each content creator is hosting a qualifier, and whatever team wins their qualifier is their team. So make sure if you want a certain YouTuber that you maybe wait to participate in that one, but also, you know, there's going to be a lot of really good teams participating, so I would say just, hey, the important thing is probably to qualify first and foremost and not really worry about so much what YouTuber's team you're on. Now, currently, for instance, in my qualifier, there's about 20 teams signed up. I'm guessing that's going to go up a little bit. My qualifier is going to be tomorrow, though, at 6 p.m. Eastern. I will be live streaming it on my Twitch. I probably won't put a recap on YouTube, so if you want to see it, go ahead to my Twitch channel. Probably have a VOD up there. I'll go over my team probably when we get closer to the second stage. Now, the first stage is going to be best of 5s, and it's going to be changing game mode every single game. So it's going to start out in Gem Grab, then go to Brawl Ball, then Heist, and then Bounty if there's a 4th game. And if there's a 5th game, it'll go back to Gem Grab. Now, I don't know the exact map rotation. I think they're going to try and randomize it so it's not the same every single time. Now, the other important thing is, as far as messaging the team you're facing, you have to either do that like in-game, or like if you know their Discord, you can do it that way. But the best way is going to be messaging on the ESL website. There is going to be a chat room there where you can message the team you're facing, and I'm going to say that's probably going to be the easiest thing. The other really important thing is make sure you check into your qualifier. If you do not check into your qualifier, you cannot participate. You can only check in 30 minutes before, so any team that does not check in will be automatically disqualified and cannot participate. Now, the first stage qualifiers are going to go on for about 2 weeks. I think currently there's around 22 or 23 content creator qualifiers. I'm not sure if it's going to go up in number. My guess is no, although it's up to a max of 32. They could ask for more content creators to host more qualifiers, but I'm not entirely sure if they're going to, although there is 2 weeks, so who knows, maybe they'll be able to get more content creators to sign up and host qualifiers. Now, the second stage is when those content creator teams start facing off. That stage is going to start either January 5th or January 6th. And one important thing is a content creator has to play every single game. So there's going to be one person who's sitting on the bench, but they can rotate in. I don't know if it's, I think you can rotate in depending on the game. Like after every single game, you can switch a player, but the content creator has to play every single match. Now, it'll only go until the top 8, and it will be single elimination bracket style, similar to March Madness, if you're familiar with that from college basketball. And once there's 8 teams left, it'll then go to the third phase. Now, the second phase, I have one big gripe with it, and it's random seeding. So the teams will be faced off randomly. They'll be paired randomly. It's not going to be based on like average trophies of the team. I really wish that is how it was, because currently you could easily face the best teams all in a row. Like you could potentially have the 3 best teams all face each other in the second stage, or the 4 best teams, whatever. You could easily have that happen with random matchmaking. So I'm really disappointed. That seems like what they're gonna do. Hopefully I can convince them to change. It doesn't really seem likely, but you never know, we'll see. But still, I'm feeling pretty good about my chances. I'm hoping there's gonna be some really great teams participating in my qualifier. It looks like it from the people signed up. And I mean, I guess I have the highest trophies out of all the content creators participating. I mean, trophies doesn't determine skill, but I think that means I have a good chance. At least I feel like I'm playing the most. So, I mean, the other thing though too is there is a lot of time in between the second stage and the third stage as well. So there's a lot of time for other content creators to improve as well. Now, the third stage will be in Germany on February 2nd and 3rd. I don't know the exact details about the format or anything like that. I do believe it's going to be round robin. So they'll be split into 2 pools of 4 teams, and every team will play each other once. And then I don't know exactly how they're advancing after that. Probably the top 2 teams from each pool advance, and then they do a bracket. That's usually how the thing sort of goes. But I don't know exactly how they're doing. Now, Lex and Kairos will be casting the second stage and the third stage. Now, I don't know exactly what the prize pool distribution is. It is $32,000 up for grabs. I believe that's going to be the total prize pool. Usually that's going to be split up between like first, second, maybe even also with the third place team, and then probably evenly divided with the players. I imagine that's what they would do. So even if you are like riding the bench, you probably would still get the money, even if you went to Germany. And hey, at the least you get an all expensive paid trip to Germany, which would be freaking sweet. So I'm really hoping I make top 8. I have a good belief. I'm confident that I can. It's possible I face one of the best teams early, but I still think I got a really good chance not only to get to the top 8, but to win the whole tournament, baby. So I'm excited. You know I'm going to be practicing. I'm going to be playing a lot, hopefully. So I guess we'll see. Now, if you're wondering how long the qualifiers are going to take, I'm guessing each round is going to be 30 to 45 minutes, and they start each round at the same time. So my guess is the whole qualifier, if you go the whole way, win every single round, is probably going to be around 2.5 to 3 hours. So again, I'll be casting my qualifier tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my Twitch. So make sure to stop by, come check it out, or make sure you sign up beforehand so you can compete and potentially play with me, and hopefully we go to Germany. Also, I don't really think I should have to say this, but make sure you play on your own account. Do not play on anyone else's account. That will definitely get you disqualified, and if you think you can get away with it, they will find out. They have done this for Clash Royale. They are used to this. They can check your location, things like that, where you are playing, IP address, other different things. So do not play in someone else's account. Play fair and square. All right, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you later.